That's right, today we go over more leaks, sneaks, and peeks in Bubblegum Simulator Infinity, aka Bubblegum Simulator 2. When's it coming out? What's gonna be in it? And do I have gum in my mouth right now? Find out after this is RussoPlays! What's going on, everybody? It's Russo, and welcome back to the RussoPlays YouTube channel. Hope you're having a fantastical day. If you're not, then you are about to, because we're going over some of the sneaks, peeks, and leaks of one of the most anticipated simulators of 2025. I'm actually being serious when I say that, because this game was massive. Yeah, no, massive, okay? Tons of people are waiting for this game, and there's some really cool leaks, sneaks, and peeks that I'm about to show you. Also, I lied about having gum in my mouth. I don't. One like equals one Russo lied. I'm sorry, okay? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. Those things help out greatly, and the RussoPlays 2025 movement of blowing up is actually happening. No joke. Like, I'm not kidding. We are blowing up. If you saw yesterday, we had a video hit 100,000 views. It's been a while since we had a video hit 100,000 views. So thank you for the support. Seriously, liking, subscribing, all that stuff, sharing with friends helps a bunch, and I appreciate you guys. We're back to old Russo now. Anyways, we did a leak video before. If you haven't seen that, go check that one out. I'll probably have it linked somewhere. But we are back to do another one. There's a lot of other things we didn't show. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to try to give you guys some sort of idea of release, because Isaac and a few of the devs have talked about it, but nothing is set in stone. So I just want to say allegedly, not actually though, like it is allegedly, but like I have screenshots of the Discord from Isaac, the owner of Rumble Studios, and other devs talking. So we're going to try and put it all together, see what we can make happen. I'm currently in the first Bubblegum Sim, you guys know, and I know it's a little zoomed in and kind of awkward, but yeah, there's the gum store. I'm going to show you way cooler stuff in this new one. Let's show you first things first. So we start off with our Discord leak plug, I'm going to call him Toonie. All right. So Toonie, shout out to Toonie. Toonie is the person that helped me with the last leak video, gave me all the sneaks and peeks. So we're going to go ahead and go over the Discord DMs that they sent me. Tons of cool stuff, guys. So let's start off with a bang right here. This one. Now, this is the new pet. Old on the left, new on the right. It's basically a new version of that old pet in this video. As you can see, the emitter and auras look way more realistic. I will say that they have a little bit of less of a glow, but the particles they're using and the actual model looks better. I'm surprised they didn't change the box model at all, but I think they're trying to give like homage or homage, however you say that word. They're trying to like pay homage to the old Bubblegum Sim pets so that it feels similar and fun, just like the first one. They're not trying to change it too much, but they're trying to make it a way better experience. And I like that. I think that's good. Now, next, we're going to scroll down and read this little excerpt right here. So this is actually, I believe, Silently, the main builder of the game. And I'm not sure if Silently does anything else. That's just all I know, but don't strike me down if I'm wrong. So somebody asked, how is development for BGS? Also, any news on Isaac? Is he okay? So Isaac, the developer, the main developer, was a bit sick for a while. I think he was in and out of the hospital. So prayers up for Isaac, but I think he's doing a little bit better now. So he was able to resume progress on the game, which is great. Silently said, very good. We are making good progress, and we're down to our final checklist of what we need before release. I'm having a lot of fun with what I'm doing too. We haven't talked much about new stuff we're planning to add recently, but I'm really excited for a new mechanic we're adding. That is so exciting. I want new mechanic, and I ain't talking someone to fix my car, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that looks really, really cool. And that's super cool to know that Isaac's doing better and that Silently's excited about what they're working on. If the devs are excited, we're going to be excited. Now, this is another new pet, I believe. So this is like, I don't know if this is like the new version of the pet, but with no particles. It looks really cool. Whatever I'm looking at looks really cool. I don't even know which one is from the old game or not. I just think all of it looks pretty cool. I like this. I like when they do pets that are not even like pets. Like they're just like sphere. They're just like whatever shape that is. It's just a random shape and it doesn't even have eyes. And it's just like, yeah, I'm a pet. I kind of like when they do that. Now the text is a little small on this one, but someone said, is there any like things we don't see in many games to make BGS more of a special game? That's an interesting question. And then Silently said, I think there's a new mechanic that's pretty special we added recently. I haven't seen it in simulators before, but I could just be unaware. It's not extremely out of the ordinary either though. So there's something really cool that's not just jumping out at you in like a pet simulator or something like that, which is exciting. I mean, even if it's been in other games before, I am so down for it because we need new mechanics. Simulators get kind of dull and boring, and I think this is going to be pretty sick. Someone said, as the modeler, I hope you will keep the pets small and not let them get bigger every update. And Silently says, I agree. I don't like the pet inflation. Pretty good call. Someone said, what lands will we mainly see new pets in? And Silently said, I want to add the pets people remember of BGS, the iconic pets, to BGSI, since the first bunch of eggs are pretty memorable. Those are pretty much the same, but as the eggs progress, progress, we've left out pets no one remembers and have added new ones. So there is going to be a lot of familiarity, I think, in a good way. Like, we're going to play the game and we're going to be like, oh, remember this pet, and it's going to be good. And then as it starts to get boring, like, okay, we need new pets, they're going to throw new pets at us. I think that's a good call. I like that call. I understand it now. Sorry. Someone also said, how long do you think the game will last? Which is that's a very good question, because simulators, I think what happens is it's not even that just they get boring, but what am I trying to say? I think it's like a mixture of like the numbers and the economy. Like, everything gets too big and like uninteresting, and then it just gets confusing. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you first start, you have 0, and then you get like 100 coins, and then 1,000 coins, and then all of a sudden you have like 1 quadrillion fantasy coins, and you're just like, what am I even doing anymore? So it gets to a point where it's like kind of absurd, and then it's not as fun for the like average player, but they have a solution apparently. And Silently also said, I hope and believe a pretty long time. I'm having fun with this new BGS sign. We have a ton of ideas for future updates. I think this is the most that they've like cared about a game in a while. I don't mean to like speak for them, but they made a few games that seem to be like passion projects or games that they thought would do well, but this game, they're taking so much time and care into it, so I think it's going to be really, really big. Now, I believe Cirque Fenner is one of the other lead programmers in the game, and Silently said, Fenner doing amazing work behind the scenes. So they're hyping everybody up. That's good for fans, okay? That's just good. Someone said, do you think the game is close to finish? And Silently said, we're getting close, but we still have stuff to work out. We're doing our best to get it done as fast as possible while maintaining fun and quality gameplay. I like to hear that. She also said, someone asked, gifting is good, but not Game Pass trading. And then she said, I love the idea of Game Pass trading since it's a scam-free way for free-to-play players to get Game Passes, to be honest. But I don't think we've set up the game to be compatible with it, and the UI is a little bit weird to figure out. Game Pass trading won't be a feature, but I do really like the idea of it. Also, they said, sorry, but unfortunately, Game Pass gifting will most likely not be a feature on release. We're working to get the game out as soon as possible, and Game Pass gifting is not a priority. However, we'll introduce it in the future in an update. If we can find the extra time for release, though, we'll add it. Now, on to some things that Isaac has said. So, recently, this was a few days ago. I think this was about 4 or 5 days ago now. Isaac said, hey, everyone, sorry for not talking much in here, but the game is still coming, and we've been hard at work. Due to how sick I was, even after partially recovered, it significantly affected my workflow, which is why I've just been working and not talking much. That being said, progress is looking really good, and here's where we might get a release date. We're fairly confident you can expect an official release date in the coming few weeks, as well as a trailer. Release date will not be long after our announcement, likely 1 to 2 weeks. Then he says he'll be talking slightly more over the coming weeks about the announcement, and then someone said next week trailer, release 2 weeks later, and he said no, it definitely isn't next week. Then someone said, do you think the trailer will be out in Feb? He said 95% sure. Which date in Feb, I'm unsure about. So the good news is, Isaac said right here that release will not be long after the announcement, after the trailer, and he said the trailer will be in February, 95% sure. So let's just say it's in February and it's like February 20th. That means the game is going to come out the end of February or like March 1st. So that's pretty good. That's pretty soon. It's literally the 3rd right now. We're close. Now, here's another really cool new feature that I've seen leaked. There are races right here. So pet races. I have no idea any context of this, but basically he said you can compete against the server in races to the top of the overworld every hour. So you can start jumping up and try to make it to the top. That's kind of sick. Also, someone said, Isaac, are we allowed to react to the trailer? And he said, for sure. So I'm going to make a reaction video most likely to the trailer and then talk more about it in another video. And apparently everyone gets rewarded in those races, and you just, depending on where you place, you get better rewards. So here's some examples like potions, gems, and stuff like that. And the UI is looking really clean. Apparently it's going to work properly to Xbox, because I don't think BGS ever worked for Xbox or properly. And then how strong will luck potions be? Strong, but the rarities of pets are also much higher, which is crazy because the rarities of pets were insane in BGS. So there's going to be like really rare pets in this game. Also, here is another video showcasing some really cool pets. It says Mythic Emerald Golem is real. These look so cool. Definitely remind me of the BGS pets, but souped up a little bit. I'm pretty hyped about it. This looks really, really cool. So apparently the green is normal, blue is shiny, red is mythic, and pink is shiny mythic. I'm all for it. I like when they're different colors. I like the color schemes. They look good. Now, someone said, if that's how it's looking, my laptop about to be fried, and Silently said the game is more efficient than the original, actually. So it should run really well on mobile too. And then there's just a few other things where Silently is talking about how, go off Isaac's estimate where he said the trailer should be out in a couple weeks, and then the game should be out 1 to 2 weeks after, which is pretty sick. What is the percentage of pets that you've completed, including shiny and mythic? Said people love these percentage questions. I don't know, like 80%. I'm doing all of the important ones that are needed for gameplay testing and such before pets from main gameplay. So with that being said, that's pretty much everything we have leaked for the current moment. So as more leaks sneaks and peeks come, I will let you guys know. Wait, what's this? Return in 4 days. I will let you guys know everything I know about the game. I will give you some updates, but the game seems like they're trying to make it really similar but new and innovative, which I think is a good way to do it. If you make it too different, like for example, Pet Sim 2, then people don't even like the game. And if you make it, you know, too similar, then it's just like, okay, what are we doing? We're playing the same game here. So I think they're going for a good balance. I trust Isaac and the team. I think they're going to do a really good job. I think the pet races are good. I think all the pets look cool, and I'm excited to grind the leaderboards in Hatch. Hopefully you guys are as well. And if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. It helps out a bunch. Guys, we're gonna hit 3 million this year. We're blowing up again. I'm not even just saying that. Like I'm looking at the last 2 videos and they just did so good. And all of you guys say nice things in the comments. Thank you. So 2025 blow up is real, and I'll see you guys in the next video. 2 videos every single day. Go watch another one while you're at it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.